It's the week of April 11th, 2023. My name is Abby.
And I'm Juliana. Welcome to your TNN.
The weather this week is expected to be in the 80s and 90s during the day.
At night, it's expected to be in the 50s and 60s.
The weather is sure changing really fast.
Now let's go over to hear what happened in This Week in History. In 1775, Paul Revere took his famous ride from Boston to warn American Minutemen that the British were coming. Revere set out the same time as his fellow patriot, William Dawes, going by boat and horseback, alerting members from the American militia that the British Army was coming by boat.
On April 19th, 1775, the day after Revere and Dawes' ride, the American Revolution officially began with the Battle of Lexington. Even though the battle was won by the British, the war had begun and the American patriots would go on to win their independence.
And in 1895, the first movie projector was demonstrated by Woodville Latham. While motion pictures have been available for years, they could only be watched by one person at a time. Latham's invention projected the movies onto a large screen, allowing the big audiences.
See you next time on This Week in History.
Now let's go over to Avery and Zoe for a weekly news report.
Thank you.
My name is Avery.
And I am Zoe. This is a weekly news report.
U.S. News: many underwater plants and animals depend on coral reefs for food and protection, but pollution and warming planet are destroying coral reefs. Coral reefs are living things, so they are delicate. Look but do not touch. Stepping on or touching coral can hurt it. Here's what you can do to protect them. Use less plastic, recycle what you can, and keep trash out of the ocean.
In world news, Liam Gardner was just 17 years old when he started out on his big adventure, a 20,000-mile bike trip from Alaska to Argentina. And in early January, he finally finished his trip, 17 months after he started. He had recently graduated from high school and was looking for a crazy adventure.
Local news: field day is tomorrow. Remember to wear your team shirt and bring water.
That is all for today. See you next time on the Weekly News.
Thank you, Avery and Zoe.
Now let's go over to Miss Williams in the Counseling Corner.
Hey Settlement, it's a message from your counselor, Mrs. Williams. All right, you guys, so we are talking about being grateful. So I am always grateful for so many things. I am extremely grateful for this wonderful weather that we're having. Starting to warm up a little bit, so that's super exciting. You guys, we are going to be doing testing the next couple of weeks. I really want you guys to just do your absolute best. You know, the best way to show your teachers that you are grateful is by taking your time and really showing them what you've learned this year, because they have worked so hard, you guys. So let's show our teachers how grateful we are to them by really taking our time, really paying attention to what the test is asking of us, and just showing our teachers that we got this. All right, you guys? All right, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on campus. Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you, Miss Williams. Now it's time for Sports with Blake.
Welcome to sports. My name is Blake. In basketball news, the Phoenix Suns played their last regular season game Sunday night against the Los Angeles Clippers. The NBA playoffs begin tonight with the Eastern Conference play-in games. The Arizona Coyotes were up against the Seattle Kraken again Sunday night. Thursday, they will play their last regular season game against the Vancouver Canucks. The Diamondbacks are currently in the middle of the series with the Milwaukee Brewers. Tonight's game begins at 6:40 p.m. here at Chase Field. The Twin-Falls Valley varsity baseball and softball teams both took on Kingman this week. That was all for today. See you next time on Sports News.
Thank you, Blake. Now it's time to go over to Gianna Entertainment News Report.
Thank you.
Welcome to Entertainment News. I'm Gianna. While there aren't any family-friendly movies coming out this weekend, here are two books that are worth checking out. The first is the latest book by James Patterson, Dog Diaries, a big top bonanza. Imagine Junior's excitement when he learns the circus is coming to town. He'd do anything to join the other performing canines. This next book is a new one from the award-winning author and illustrator Brian Selznick, Big Tree. The fate of all life on Earth may depend on the bravery of two little seeds in this epic adventure. That is all for this week. See you next time on Entertainment.
Thank you, John. Now let's go to Kate and his special guest for Joke of the Week. joke of the week. My name is Kins.
And my name is Logan.
So, Logan, what is your joke?
What does a frog order from McDonald's?
And no, what does a frog order from McDonald's?
French fries.
Great joke, Logan. If you have a joke and you like telling news, please stop by and see Miss Kayla. We would love to have you on. See you next time on Joke of the Week. Bye.
Thank you, Kate. It's now time to go Fun Fact Trivia with Silence and Trenton.
Welcome to Fun Fact Trivia. My name is Alice.
And I'm Twitch, and did you know that today, April 11th, is National Pet Day?
This day is dedicated to those pets who may not always get their companionship and attention pets deserve. While loving our pets is something we all do every day, the observance encourages helping out orphan pet companies.
Your question for today is National Pet Day just for cats and dogs?
Yes or no?
You have 10 seconds to make your decision. No, you are correct.
All our lovable pets can be celebrated on National Pet Day. Don't forget your hamster, turtle, lizard, fish, or any other pet. It is their day to be celebrated.
How to observe this day? Take supplies to those pets in shelters. Help a friend with pets who are recovering from an illness. Adopt a pet or give your pets extra love with a bath and rub down.
See you next week for more Fun Fact Trivia.
Thank you, Silas and Trenton. Now let's go to Evelyn for our word of the week.
Welcome to Word of the Week. My name's Evelyn. This week's word is persuasive. Persuasive is an adjective and it means having the ability to cause another to do or believe something. Here's how it could be used in a sentence. She made a persuasive argument for extra recess at school. See you next time on Word of the Week.
Thank you, Evelyn. That's all for your episode, TNN. Have a great week. Bye.